Oh! Oh! Jesus, it's a Blu-ray. We already started.
I just read it, Sean. It's a German Blu-ray.
It is a German Blu-ray, and I didn't realise. I bought this it arrived like 2 weeks ago, and today I just realised it's German. I don't know why. I was on the UK Amazon, and it was the first thing that popped up. So I was just like, okay, Prime, next day delivery, awesome. Why is it German?
As long as it's not dubbed.
No.
We're watching
Halloween 2018, which can be classed as a modern horror within our modern horror playlist, but we're counting it as a sequel.
So this is not a direct sequel to Halloween 2, it's a sequel to Halloween 1.
But what I'm most interested to find out is the fact that this movie is 40 years later, is in terms of it was made 40 years later from the original. I think this is going to be, one of our gripes about 2 was that perhaps it didn't add to the narrative enough, and I think this one will. I think we'll get more of a character-driven story with Jamie Lee Curtis as opposed to... Potentially,
not.
But what I'm also hoping, and what Halloween 2 didn't do for me, was bring something new and oomph to Mike Myers.
I did want to add as well that this is actually part of a trilogy, and they've already filmed the next one, Halloween Kills.
And then there's Halloween...
Ends,
yeah. So I'm intrigued how this ends, actually, and how
he gets away.
Started, how it started this trilogy. I'm excited, and I'm also excited to see how filmmaking and storytelling has changed since the first Halloween.
This is what you'd call a legacy film, and there's quite a lot of them lately where they go back and revisit old films. Like we've already seen
the old
Blade Runner, but then Force Awakens, The Matrix is coming back. They're doing it quite a bit lately, and I'm all here for it. It's Tom here from Cinema Rules, and we are watching Halloween 2018.
I want him to be, the normal Mike Myers, where he's walking, he's deadpan, but I just want them to add a little bit of spice to his character, just something that's a little bit different. It'd be like,
We are now at Smith's Grove, a rehabilitation facility.
We're here today to interview a patient that's spent the last 40 years in captivity.
Dr. Loomis was the only one to see him in the wild, and he concluded he was nothing more than pure evil.
See him in the wild.
Like he's an animal.
Yeah.
He can speak. He just chooses not to.
He hasn't got his mask on.
I borrowed something from a friend at the Attorney General's office, Michael.
Oh, it's
The mask.
why?
You feel it, don't you, Michael? You feel the mask. It's a part of you, Michael. Say something, Michael. Say something!
I mean, I question that guy's technique of speaking to a patient, but...
For a firm patient, you need to be firm. That sounded really weird and wrong.
Having witnessed the animal in its captive state and failed to provoke any sort of response, we now track down its counterpart.
Yes.
Hello.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're looking for Laurie Strode. So is he real? The boogeyman?
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
I believe in Michael Myers, a deranged serial killer, but boogeyman, no.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We met with Michael. He won't talk to anyone, but I think he might speak with you.
Ooh.
So why don't you sit down with him and say all the things you must be longing to say?
Time's up.
We're excited to meet Cameron.
Oh, mother! Oh, man. I got peanut butter on my penis.
Ew, Dad. Instant karma.
Did you invite grandmother like you said you would?
She's not gonna be able to come, honey. I'm sorry.
She said that she invited my grandmother tonight, but she didn't. I mean, she never even contacted her.
I'm looking
you
at
guys wouldn't
the
celebrate either. I would
cannon
just
fodder
put a
gradually
Christmas
build up
tree
of these are the
instead.
people that are going to be killed
Stick all
up.
over the-
Wasn't it her brother who, cold-blooded murdered all those teenagers?
No. That's just a bit that some people made up to make them feel better, I think.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah,
nod
you
to
gotta
the
let your
second
friends
film.
get-
You know, after we watch these films like Scream, the 90s kids, and the kind of jocks in
Be nice, okay?
Nightmare on Elm Street, and then you see
I'm excited for tonight.
nowadays
I'm
kids
excited for tonight.
in these films, there's not the same character archetypes, is it? They're a bit different.
Yeah, they're not like jocks, are they?
Right here, right?
No. I don't know what they are.
You got your
That's a very similar shot to the first film where she was in class, she looked through and Mike Myers was standing there.
The boogeyman, all this hiding, all this preparation, it was for nothing. It cost you your family.
If the way I raised your mother means that she hates me, but that she's prepared for the horrors of this world, then I can live with that.
I don't buy it. She raised her daughter or raised her family to prepare for his return. It's a bit far-fetched.
No, she probably didn't. She was just paranoid. Sarah Connor did it in Terminator Judgment Day, alright? And that was... He was bad, like Michael Myers style. He just didn't stop coming.
That's different though. That guy was from the... That was a robot from the future.
Might not be. This Michael Myers could be here. It could be like a good version now that comes to protect us. Come with me if you want to live.
There's nothing to be gained from keeping evil alive. I'll be with him to make sure his life is extinguished.
Yeah, that's Loomis.
Oh. Is she there?
She's going to try and kill him.
What are you doing? Is it a dance or something?
Yeah,
costumes?
Halloween dance, yep. Costume party.
What are you going at?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
She's going in a
we're
gimp suit.
Going in Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm so sorry.
Great timing, Mom.
Did it go great?
Yeah, it went really... It went,
Hey, Mom.
That's mine.
I saw him. I wanted to kill him.
Okay, that's enough, Lori.
The boyfriend's probably thinking,
That's enough, Lori.
Look at me.
what a big baby. I almost got hit by a car the other day, like, but I'm not like...
But that's being
40 years later.
It's a bit different to 5 people you know being murdered, Sean.
I never told you how I spent my childhood. I learned how to shoot a gun when I was 8. I learned how to fight.
Told you. It's a bit far-fetched.
Social services came when I was 12 years
wow.
old and took me away. I've spent my entire life trying to get over the paranoia and neuroses that she has projected on me.
Until tonight, where it
Oh, comes true.
These guys are dying straight away. Who are these people?
Dad, look out!
Whoa! Yeah, they're already... That's creepy.
You stay here. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Why would you get out? People are dumb. Oh, does he have a gun? Oh, fair enough.
Is that his dad?
No, it's a police officer.
Oh, yeah.
The guy says run, so you get in the bus. Like the complete opposite.
Trying to
thing.
save his dad.
Running.
Don't shoot!
That was the doctor.
The doctor, yeah.
He might as well have just been like, whoops. Ah!
We have a 1050 on Marlowe Road.
Copy that, dispatch. I'm on my way.
Was that the cop from the first movie?
No, I don't think
He looked
so.
at the camera as if to be like, oh, it's a massive reveal.
It's me. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait.
Sheriff,
He does look a bit familiar. Now that you mention it, I was engrossed in the pinball machine.
I repeat, officer down.
Oh! Oh!
I've been shot.
As she sat combing her hair, unaware, her 6-year-old brother crept in quietly with a kitchen knife.
He sliced the base of the skull,
Wait.
scraping her spinal cord. 3 more stabs into her sternum, penetrating her heart.
By the way, guys, there's a guy dressed in all white over there.
Right over there. I think he's an escaped convict.
Most of them, minor offenders, mental patients. One stuck out. It's Michael Myers.
What are we gonna do? Cancel Halloween?
Yes. I swear it was Michael Myers. The guy pulled up next to him and looked. There he is, yeah.
These guys are rubbish investigators.
Yeah.
Was he just like hitting something?
No.
He was doing this. Don't stop saying no to everything you say.
I'm gonna get killed first, yeah. Her.
Excuse me, someone's in here.
No.
Oh. Ah! Yeah, he was hitting someone.
You saw that? I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I was like, no, Sean.
Teeth.
That's horrific.
Michael.
He's gonna die. Oh! Quickly!
Help him!
That was brutal.
This is bringing back the horror of the character, isn't it?
There's definitely some sense about him then. It's not just mindless.
Well, he knows.
He knows.
He's aware, isn't he?
He wants the mask
conscious.
back. Yeah,
The
he's
mask
got-
looks freaky as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and when you have the teeth.
Jazz hands.
She knows now, though.
Yeah. Jesus.
They know straight away. It's good that I like how the police know straight away.
You know I was there that night.
Right. Oh, there we go. Someone's making a sandwich in the second one as well in the kitchen when they took a knife.
He just doesn't care. Like he's completely just taking anyone. Slutty nurse.
That's what you usually go, isn't it?
These are just random people.
I still preferred number one in a way because there weren't POV tracking shots following him. He just appeared in the background and he appeared in the house. And that makes it a bit more freaky, doesn't it?
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, I wish that you were here. It is so much fun. God, I wish I was there. I was so fucking bummed. You guys should just come over here when it's done. Dave's already on his way, and he's gonna bring the, the alakazam, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'll see you soon.
I know you talking about smoking weed. Don't lie to me. That's against the rules. I'm telling my mom.
Come on, go to bed.
Why isn't he out trick-or-treating?
Yeah, not like 10 o'clock at night, mate.
No, I normally go out trick-or-treating at midnight.
Nobody ever trick-or-treat again now, will they?
Jesus. Oh, what?
What's this?
What, dude? Have some discretion, all right? She came up to me and like whispered in my ear, okay? You don't have to cry about it. It's not that big a deal.
So Oscar
Just get
No,
out.
I your fucking precious phone.
Why? Everyone has such fucking big ass knives. That's the size of her arm.
That in your house? No way. People leave their washing out overnight as well. Someone's going to comment like, do your research. People can leave their washing out.
Totally missed the point about washing.
We're so getting dry fucked tonight.
Dry.
Sex leads to death.
They're breaking the cardinal rule.
This is why you have sex after marriage, alright?
I thought I heard like a noise or something. Yeah, would you please go look?
He's in here. Boogeyman's in this house.
Okay, alright. Come on, I got you. Let's check it out.
Just go play
Excuse me,
trick on.
sir? What are you doing in here? Gotcha.
You close the closet door?
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit!
Oh, classic. Classic mistake though. Socks on wood.
Socks on wood, yeah. Oh, this is the house.
I'm surprised he's on his own.
Get inside!
Is that the ghost sheet he wore in the first one? But he's put it over her, I bet.
I don't think it is.
Oh. See? Billy! That's the music I was on.
Michael!
Oh!
God damn.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ, Mike!
Good, I'm glad that they're together now and they know that he's out there and he's about.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come for her, but she came for him first, which I thought was good.
You deserve better. Allison, you're the coolest, you're the prettiest, and you're the nicest girl in school. And if anyone doesn't appreciate that, they're a crazy person.
So go out with me.
Let's get out of here. I know a shortcut.
No one. Don't follow anyone that says I've got a shortcut.
There are many ways.
But no, my hand's just literally down there. I do this walk all the time.
This is what has intrigued me through my studies. How does a crime like Michael's affect him? Is he on a random path or is he emotionally driven? Remember, he's property of the state. He mustn't be harmed.
Oh yeah.
Sweetheart, this is your grandmother. There is a police officer waiting at your house to bring you to us.
Take my hand.
He's a goner.
Okay, I got you. Okay. You did it, yay.
Yay. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
I thought you were sending me signals.
Definitely no signals.
I'm so sorry.
He got the wrong signals. He apologised. Don't be too harsh.
Yeah, I think he's a creep.
He's a creep. He's a creep, but he's a friend at the end of the day as well.
All these girls were like dancing on me. They were feeding me guacamole in all these sexy ways.
Oh.
Not my. What's up?
Does she see him?
Yep.
I feel like you could outrun Michael Myers. You'd be
100%.
run in a straight direction.
Yeah, 100%. If you didn't waste your energy and your breath on screaming, I like to jog.
He's down the street. He's back. He killed my friend.
We're gonna take you to your mom.
I hope this guy gets to shoot Michael Myers.
Oh, you don't hope that Laurie gets to do it?
No, I want that guy to.
It's him!
Okay, do not get out of the car, just run him over again.
I'm not going to say it again. Step away from the suspect. Step away.
What?
So, this is what it feels like. When he awakes, we'll be ready. Michael's pursuit of Laurie Strode could be what keeps him alive.
Oh!
I've never seen him in an uncontrolled environment. I've never heard him speak, you see. But tonight, so many possibilities exist.
Oh.
Michael!
Oh, so just letting the go. Just ignoring her.
Yeah, run. Down the road, not into the...
Say something.
Dispatch, be advised, we got a man down.
No.
No.
Hey!
It's not a pumpkin, it's a head!
The yo-yo.
Death by yo-yo.
He can break through that glass. I knew he would break through.
Ah! Yeah, there you go, there you go. Oh! Now you've told him that you're downstairs.
I have to finish this.
Oh.
Ah, I would have stayed there pointing at the blooming door and waiting. It's a hard gun to turn, that.
Yeah, good idea. Oh my god.
That's what he wants you to think.
Yeah.
Dad.
Ah.
For a big guy, he sure can hide, can't he?
Yeah, I know. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Oh! 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 The juxtaposition of her falling.
Well, after he fell in the first film. Yeah, that's a nice touch.
There's always these little touches.
Opposite.
Yeah, literally. She is the one to be feared now, Michael. Now it's following him, searching the house, making sure that she doesn't come out.
Yeah, that is cool.
How the turntables.
Shut up!
Why do we need a turntable? That's a cockback as well. What, you can get like a fully automatic rifle.
I'm sorry, I can't do it!
You can't do it. Your daughter's there. How can you not do it?
Gotcha.
Oh!
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Yeah! Oh!
I like how
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, her face came out from the dark as well. Oh!
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Get out! Get out! Get out! Run!
No,
Run!
just get him for once.
No, that's the cage that they created for him.
Oh, I see. Ah! Go!
Yeah. Get out of the house. Run.
Someone's coming! Help us!
How are there two sequels?
This is it now. It's new territory, mate. We don't know where the story's gonna go. Wow.
How are they going to do two sequels? Is it going to be
an anthology to different things
I don't know.
they originally wanted to.
I think he got out because it
didn't show him in that room when it was
empty. Yeah. Was he gonna wait for a whole year until next Halloween to come round again, or was he gonna disappear? So we were just watching Halloween 2018.
I think they know that.
Perhaps you should go back and watch our video if you didn't check it out. If you come here just for our thoughts on it, I can tell you that I'm going to give it an 8.1.
Whoa!
I thought it was really good, mate.
Better than the original. The original you gave it like 7.5.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it better than the original. I
really?
did. I genuinely did. Yeah.
I feel like it's blasphemy to rate
Yeah.
this.
So there'll be a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people will say, "I can't believe you rated this higher than the first one."
Yeah.
That's just what I feel. That's what I feel coming out of this film.
I respect it, and everyone should respect it. So I'm gonna rate it a 7.7. Which is better than my rating of the original, but I recognise that the original did it first, and I have more respect for the original than I do for this film. This film has 40 years worth of cinema history to learn from, to develop, and as a sequel, first of all, miles better than the second film, and as a worthy sequel to the first one, it's good. So that's why I'm going to give it a higher rating.
So the first thing I want to say about this film,
yes,
right, is that it does what a lot of these sequels to horror films and slasher films don't do, which is advance the actual narrative.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason I think I liked it better was because of Laurie's character. I mean, yeah, admittedly, you've got the first film and you've got a whole life and history there that acts as a sort of momentum behind her character and a way to empathise with her and root for her and so on.
Yeah.
But obviously in the first one, she had no idea what was happening and she was a kid, wasn't she? So it was more so just the tension and suspense. The first film really did that well in terms of keeping
did it better,
consistent tension, consistent suspense. It did
it better.
But then the relationship between Michael Myers and Laurie is what made this film, for me, really, really good. And you know, there's
you can't have that.
0.3 in between. I love both films. I think they're fantastic. And you couldn't have that in the first one, no, admittedly.
But you can't have it in this film unless you had the first film as well.
Yeah,
So it's playing off of it.
They work really well as a two-parter, I think. Way more so than Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 did.
One thing that I love about this film is the fact that it takes what we loved about the original and it plays with that in the streets. You know, he's going house to house and he's killing everyone. But then it goes in its own direction. And it's just like, you know what, we want, after we pay homage to that, and we give what the fans want in the first half of the movie, second half, we want a badass ending, we want a badass finale, and bring kind of their own themes and tones to the movie that
and I like how she's got her family in it now as well, because then where do you go with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends? As long as he doesn't escape again, because he actually escaped in the first film.
Yeah.
So he's escaped twice from prison. I think even to sort out that. As long as you keep developing his character, and they had a lot of emphasis in this film on how he never speaks.
Yeah.
I hope in one of these upcoming films that they somehow get him to speak.
Yeah.
Just one word or something when he's got the mask on, and you could have so much ominous, such ominous kind of. Effects
and the words that he will say will have to mean something. I was a massive advocate at the beginning of this video that we were recording that I wanted to see some sort of addition to his character. The fact that this movie wanted to see that as well, with the doctor saying I want to see more, you know, but we didn't get any more. I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Like that's
but
more than what I could have asked for.
I think him staring up at her at the end, he's got that connection that she has with him. Yeah. He's got it with her too. Yeah. So there's that kind of, he will carry on going for it. I came out of that so high, basically because of the ending. I thought it was so...
It was so many...
So good. I love how they trapped him. I love how when she was like, "Happy Halloween, Michael," they just came out of the darkness. And I love how she tricked him. The mother tricked him into the basement with a gun and like shot him.
And how they did the reverse from Halloween 1, where she fell off the balcony instead of him, she disappeared instead of him. How the turns the table with him, you know, going around the house and she was hiding. That was a massive homage and a massive. I don't know, just a nice way of ending it, I thought.
Like the music, you said at one point that having the music back was really good with the... I remember what you mean now, but they didn't have that in Halloween 2. That's why I didn't remember it.
And I'm so glad that we watched Halloween 2, because watching this movie made me miss the original music.
There just wasn't the character in Halloween 2, I don't think, that this film benefited from. But then there was also, at the very end, for The Last Stand, there was a new soundtrack as well, which had bits of the original. It was
like a droning,
but it had more of a bass in there as well.
I thought that was cool.
More of a lingering sort of bass. Can we just talk about that twist for a minute, about the doctor, the psychologist, being so invested in his work that he only cares to see what Michael Myers is like and what he does. He wants to see him in the wild. It's almost like... Yeah, and I'm glad they did that, because else he would have just been Dr. Loomis again, but skinned. Like,
I think at the moment when it happened, I was like, this is ridiculous. Especially when he put on the mask, I was like, they can't really seriously have him become the new Michael. That's just absolutely bullshit.
They would have done that.
But as the scene went along and he was talking about, you know, he wants to see him in the wild, he wants to see... because he knew nothing about Michael, and it was his life's work, he knew nothing about him, and... he wanted to reach some sort of resolution. And even that last moment where he goes, speak, say something, and he doesn't say anything, and he just takes that away from him even more.
At that moment, he was like, oh, shit.
So I kind of accepted it. I think our ratings, or my rating at least, boils down to how much fun I had.
Yeah, mine does as well. And like I say, I came out of it so high, I originally was like, wow, I loved it so much. But then thinking about it, I was thinking about the first film again, and the tension and suspense was really good there. But I guess it's because the more you see with each passing film, you get a bit less and less afraid of this character, because he's just like becomes a brutish kind of thug that's almost unstoppable.
Yeah.
Whereas when you didn't see him so much, and he was almost always solitary when you saw him, apart from the end of the first film, just standing there, which made it more ominous, intense, and so on.
But let us know what you think of this film. Do you think it's better than the original? We can understand if you think you rate the first one higher. We completely respect that and understand.
I think this for me, and future viewings, it'll be a constant toss-up as to which one's better between the original and this one.
Is this the best Halloween sequel, or do you think like the Rob Zombie sequels that you enjoy more than this film?
Or is like 3 and 4 better? I think there's loads, isn't there?
Yeah, so let us know. Other than that, make sure you like the video if you like this content. Just make sure you subscribe.
Stay in tune for the coming weeks for more horror sequels.
Yes, and modern horrors. Make sure you check out our Patreon page to watch our reactions to the TV show Haunting of Hill House and to gain early access. But other than that, hit the notification bell to be reminded when we next upload, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.